Brian's with us in Canada. Hi, Brian. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you today?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Well, I saw your show on YouTube, and I found it very useful. And actually, you mentioned that Every Dollar app. I've been using that quite often.
Good.
Because I basically have gone through bankruptcy myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, how do I stay out of this situation? And because I never want to be a part of this form of slavery ever again, ever. And because I need to start saving for my future and retirement and all this other stuff as well.
Cool. Well, it sounds almost smart, I like to answer, but the truth is, how do you stay out of the situation? Never borrow money again. That's what happened to Sharon and I. When we went broke, we made a decision. We said never again. And you have to have that never again moment. Never again. Never again will American Express call my house and ask my wife why she would stay with a man that wouldn't pay his bills. And that really happened. And she called me crying because she was wondering the same thing. But, we just said never again. The borrower is slave to the lender. We're not going back. And so you don't have something I want badly enough. You can't scare me or make me mad. You can't make me dream big enough. You can't do anything big enough to put me back in debt. I will not sign up for that trip again. I've made that trip, and it was not a fun trip. It was a trip through hell and back. And like you've been through, Brian, you don't want to go back. And so you have that moment and you say, that means if I don't have the money, no matter what the situation, no matter how bad or ugly or bleak or wonderful the situation is, if I don't have the money, I simply don't buy it. I pay cash for it. If I can't pay cash, I can't buy it because borrowing money is not an option in the Ramsey's life anymore. And once we did that, then we either had to save up and pay for it. We didn't buy some things. But the more we stayed out of debt, the wealthier we got because we weren't giving our money all to the bank. And the more wealth we got, of course, now, if we want to buy something these days, we just buy it. We don't think consumer items in particular. We don't think anything about that anymore. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that what we teach works. And if you live like no one else, later you'll be able to live and give like no one else. And so you're on track. You're starting to smell around the edges of it. You've been through your version of hell going through this, and now you get to decide, are you going to go back to the ways of living that got you there in the first place, which is kind of dumb, or are you going to change your life? And that's the position that you're in, Brian. Congratulations. I'm honored to have you watching us on YouTube. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.